breakfast every day. And she be killing us every morning. And I'll be listening to her on the way to work while I'm at work. I can't really focus until she's done work cooking because she be saying some stuff, make you get up and get out your chair. So take heed to the message. Let's make sure we support her and go and subscribe to her content because she's doing an amazing, amazing job over there. I appreciate you.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We need to start learning how to tell our men what we would like, what we need in a marriage. Because if you don't tell your man what you need in a marriage, this creates chaos. I always tell people on my channel, you got to learn how to talk to your husband.
One and only, take heed to the message.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning into my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwar. It just means Queen, baby. How y'all doing? It's good to see y'all this morning. All right, so let's get it in. How are you, Maya? Hey, Tracy, how are you, baby? This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Go ahead, Tracy. I'm in eyes. All right, baby. How are you? Embrace the grace. How you doing, honey? It's good to see you. I enjoyed being on the panel with you last night, my sister. Tanya, how are you, my dear? Oh, I got somebody new in my chat. I don't know how to pronounce your name, baby. I'm going to put you on the screen. Good morning. How are you? Tracy, thank you. Melania, how are you, baby? It's good to see you. So the title of this foolery this morning is Fani receives a Black History Award from a Black Atlanta church. Okay. So everybody know that Fani is in the news, right? We're going to have to talk about this sister. I did not want to talk about her, but we're going to have to talk about this sister. You know, I want to share something with y'all. Before I start my foolery, please hit that like and subscribe button before I start my foolery. Good morning, Mr. He said. How are you, sir? It's good to see you. So hit that like and subscribe button before we start the foolery, okay? Because inquiring minds want to get to the foolery. Yes, we do, okay? Now, good morning, Lost in Translation. How are you, sir? I enjoy being on the panel with you as always. Okay. So now I'm going to share something with you. Guys, if you're around your kids, please put your headphones in. Okay. Put headphones in or go into another room. Okay. Because I'm about to start trouble this morning. Hello, Marjorie. How are you, honey? I'm about to start trouble this morning. So last night, okay, trigger warning, everybody. So last night I was on Black Man Unfiltered. Shout out to Black Man Unfiltered network. Okay. Shout out to his network. Because every time I go to Black Man Unfiltered, I learn something new. Okay. Now, he had did a video about some brother that was on a panel and he was talking about witchcraft. Okay. That women and men use witchcraft to manipulate the situation. And I'm talking about situation, meaning relationship. Okay. So now, King UB, how are you, honey? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. I'm going to be nice to you after the show, sir. Okay. I'm going to be nice to you, sir. So now, right. The show was talking about how women use their body, okay, to manipulate, right? And I felt convicted. Yes, I did. I felt convicted. Okay. I felt like a heathen. Okay. Because I have encountered foolery with my husband. I have done some strange things for a piece of change. Yes, honey, I have done some strange things for a piece of change. Okay. So when the young man was talking, okay, and he said, this is manipulation, it's a form of witchcraft. Shout out to Mr. Bennett, who was debunking everything. So, Mr. Bennett, I liked it, his point of view, but I still felt convicted. I was like, oh, you know, I do some things for some change with my husband. Good morning, Mr. Goodbread. How are you, sir? So I said, I do some strange things with my husband for a piece of change. Yes, I have used my husband' desire to mess with me. You know what I'm talking about, to lay me down. I have used my husband' desire to lay me down, okay, to get some things. Now, Mr. Goodbread, don't laugh. I have used my husband' desire, let me say it one more time, for me to get some strange things, okay? I have done some strange things for a piece of change. I felt convicted. I said, that's not witchcraft. Amanize, be quiet. Let me lay it first. I have done some things with my king, okay, for a piece of change. So now, when the young man was up there talking, I said, oh, I feel so convicted. Good morning, Smoking Toe. I feel so convicted, okay, because I am a hoe with my husband. I'm a hoe with my husband, okay? I can be in front of the class and swear that I'm a hoe with my husband, okay? Now, Tracy said, anytime, let me see, Tracy, what'd you put? Anytime manipulation is a form of witchcraft, anytime you manipulate, it's a form of witchcraft. This is what he said. This is what he said, Tracy. He said this is a form of witchcraft, okay? So I said, I use my seductiveness, okay, because I give my husband that look to let him know, like, you know, I'm ready. So now, and I do it a lot, okay, because we active, I do it a lot. So now, I had to get up there and say that, okay, I had to get up there and say, I feel convicted that I'm a heathen, okay, because I seduce my husband all the time, okay. I just did it this morning, okay, and I like it, okay. So now I have understood. Mr. Mr. Goodbread said, manipulation is a woman's superpower. What the fuck? Yes. So now I know that this is my superpower. Okay. This is the thing. I know that my seductiveness is my superpower against my husband. That's why he doesn't like me to smile at everybody. When we first got married, he used to say, close your mouth. You smile too much. That's what he told me. You smile too much. Close your mouth. He said to me, because your smile is deceiving. That's what he told me. Now I know my smile is deceiving. I didn't need him to tell me that, but I already knew that. I use it on him all the time, especially when I want something. Okay. So now I felt convicted in my spirit that I seduced my husband, that I'm a hoe with my husband. So my right hand is up. Tanya, stop laughing. Stop laughing, Tanya, because I'm trying to come straight. Stop laughing. So now I raise my right hand today on my show to tell y'all I'm a hoe, okay, with my husband, okay? So I do some strange things for a piece of change. Maya, stop laughing. I do some strange things for a piece of change, okay, with my king, okay? I only screw one man, okay, for the past 16 years. Only one man, okay? Probably more than that, because I always just count just the marriage part, but more than that, longer than that, okay? I have been with one man, okay? Taya, Taya, stop laughing. Now, I felt convicted in my spirit that I'm a hoe. Yes, I felt convicted in my spirit that I am a hoe with my husband. Okay, I have done some things. Okay, I still got my right hand up because I want y'all to see. I have done some things that is not right with a smile on my face. Yes, I have done some things. Okay, now, am I a heathen with my king? I'm a heathen. Yes, I am. I'm a heathen. Y'all see that smile? That's bad, right? I'm a heathen with my king. Yes, I am. I have done some things. Okay, I have done some things. All right. I can't go into detail. We on social media. I have done some stuff. Okay. Now, do I feel guilty about doing these things? I promote these things on my channel. I tell you, suck your husband dick. I tell you all the time, do that. I do it. Okay. Now, okay. All right. That I do it. I don't just tell you, oh, do it. Okay. I don't just say do it. I am a part of that committee. Suck your husband dick committee. Yes, I'm a part of that committee. Okay, Tanya, don't be laughing at me. Okay. Now, Embrace the Grace said less nagging and more gagging. Yes. Okay. Now, I feel convicted. That's how I felt last night. I was convicted. Mr. He said laughing. I felt convicted last night. Okay. Yes, I did. Okay. Because I'm a hoe for my husband. That's why I felt convicted. Okay. I'm a hoe. Okay. Now, Mr. He said 5-star committee. I am a hoe for my husband. I don't mind being his hoe. I don't. So yesterday, when I got off the show, I felt a little bad. So I went upstairs. Okay. Miss He said, husbands approve this message. Miss He said, you ain't helping. So I went upstairs after the show and I looked at my husband. And he said to me, you look nice in that dress. Right. And I told him I know. That's what I told him. I know. He said, come in. I said, I cannot be a hoe for you no more. This is what I told him. I'm not your hoe no more. He said, why? I said, you ain't see the show? I felt convicted that I like to suck your dick. That's what I told him. I felt convicted, okay, that I like to suck your dick. I felt convicted. Tiny, don't laugh. I felt convicted, okay, that I like to sleep with you. I felt convicted. That's what I told him, that I'm a heathen. And this is what my husband said. You my heathen. That's what he said. Did that help? Tanya, don't laugh. Did that help? That did not help. I felt convicted. Now, I always say to my husband, I'm ready to do some strange things for a piece of change. Okay. That's what I always say. So he gonna say that to me last night. You ready to do some strange things for a piece of change? I told him, I'm not your hoe no more. That's what I told him. Okay. Tanya, don't laugh. I told my husband, I'm not your hoe no more. Okay. I can't be your red pill witness. What you doing here, sir? I told my husband, I'm not your hoe no more. Okay. Mrs. She said, what's going on, baby? I said, I'm not your hoe no more. Okay. And you know what he told me? You can't go to Black Man Unfiltered show no more. That's what he told me. He said, who is teaching you this foolery? You cannot go to Black Men Unfiltered show anymore. I said, why? He said, because. What did you say? You don't want to be my hoe no more. I said, I'm not your hoe no more. And I'm not doing anything strange for a piece of change because I'm legally married to you. I have your last name. Okay? I gave you all these children. Okay? I've been living with you 16 and some change. Okay? And I don't want to be your hoe no more. And this is what he said to me. Come here, let me talk to you. That's what he said. Come here, let me talk to you. He grabbed me. Okay? He grabbed me and touched me right here. Okay? He touched me right here. Okay? And so I did some strange things for a piece of change. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes. Mr. He said, thank you for the 1 month membership, sir. Yes, so I have folded. Yes. So I decided that I'm still on the sucker dick committee for your husband. Yes. So I'm still on that committee. Suck a dick committee for your husband. Your husband. You sucking his dick. I didn't say boyfriend. I didn't say nothing else. I said your husband. So I'm still on that committee. Okay. I thought I was ready to, resign. Okay, because I was convicted on Black Men Unfiltered show last night. I was convicted. Okay. So I thought I was resigning yesterday. But my husband hit me right here. He hit me right there. Okay. Right there and some other places. Okay. All right. So I did some strange things for a piece of change. Now, let's get to the show at hand. I'm done. Okay. I'm done with that part. Let's get to the real show. Now, Fani has done some foolery. Okay. Fani has done some foolery. And I was not going to mention her. I didn't want to get into detail with Fani. She got too much going on. Okay. Masha, how are you, baby? She got too much going on. Fani got too much going on. I ain't want to get in her. I ain't want to get near her. I ain't want to get on her. I ain't want to get near her, in her, talk about her, anything. She got too much stuff going on. Okay. She got too much stuff going on. Bella said undeserved reward. She does. It's true. It's true. Did she deserve it? Did she deserve the Black History Award? Did she? Did she? Somebody need to get on Fani. Get on Fani. Get on top of Fani. Get in Fani. Smack her up a little bit. I don't support violence. But she's doing foolery. Okay? I have a problem with Fani. I have a problem with her because you fucked up. You fucked up and you don't care. You know what I'm saying? You don't care. But let a man had done this, y'all would have roasted this man to the fire. Because that's what y'all do. That's what y'all do. But I'm going to share something with y'all. Shout out to Equal Rights. Because now y'all sisters understanding what men went through. With all allegations and stuff like that. Even though it was consensual. Now y'all understand what men are going through. So shout out to Equal Rights. For all y'all sisters who was out there marching for equal rights. Yes. Even if you like somebody that is your insubordinate, you ain't supposed to fuck them. Yes, I said it. Just because you like somebody that is your subordinate, you ain't supposed to fuck them. I don't know why y'all don't understand that part. Men have been taught that part for a long time. They have been smacked on the hand for many years for that. And as you being a boss bitch, okay, you supposed to know the assignment. Y'all supposed to know that a lot of men have failed. Hey, Skinny, y'all supposed to know a lot of men have failed, okay? A lot of men have failed because a woman came to him and said, I can do some strange things for a piece of change, okay? This is what you're supposed to know. That a lot of men have failed because a woman came to him and said, I can do some strange things for a piece of change. Okay. So now, with that being said, okay, shout out to O'Shea Du Jackson. Okay. I want y'all to hear this brother conduct himself and rip Fani apart because she doing foolery. Okay. Shout out to O'Shea Du Jackson. This is his content. I just want y'all to hear what he has to say about this whole situation, and also the Black church in Atlanta who gave her this award, Black History Month award. She deserves an award because she was fucking somebody. That's not her husband, okay? She was fucking somebody that's not her husband. She deserves an award for that. The Christian churches are giving awards for you committing sin, okay? Let's break it down. O'Shea got it. Hold on, y'all. Listen up.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Du Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Of course, guys, I came across this particular news clip on The Hill. Now, The Hill put out this just a few minutes ago. At the time that I'm looking at it, it's 36 minutes ago, but by the time you see it, this video could be many hours down the line. The clip says, Fani Willis receives award from Black church while facing scrutiny over cash payments and love affair. I said, wow, this is very interesting. So, of course, I decided to press play, and here we go.
Georgia Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis accepted a Black History Achievement Award through the Atlanta Berean Church 2 days after appearing in court, where she was questioned by lawyers about her relationship with prosecutor Nathan Wade, who's also involved in the Georgia case against former President Donald Trump.
Congrats, Carol.
Sorry,
now
y'all.
you're really going to have to get those new dentures.
Those
Nathan Wade,
commercials.
who's also
I
involved in
apologize.
the Georgia case against former President Donald Trump.
So this is very interesting. The Black church, which used to be the beacon of morality, the beacon of excellence, those of you who might have come out of the earlier renditions of the Pentecostal movement, most notably Church of God in Christ, or AOH, Apostolic Overcoming Holiness, which was what my family was for a long time, which is also known as the Apostolic Overcoming Holy Church of God, founded by the late great Bishop W.T. Phillips in Mobile, Alabama. I told my godmother grew up in Pritchard, Alabama. So that's how we got involved in the AOH faith for some time. But we went back to being Baptist. So now let me deal with this. You couldn't even have makeup on your face in them days. Women could not even wear pants to church. Having sex before marriage, don't even think about it. Then let's go to the AME, the big dog of the Black American community. It is the first church, really, out of the Black community. The church that came from Philadelphia after slavery. Richard Allen, they even named a project in Philly after Richard Allen, the first bishop of the AME faith. It is the high society church of Black America, the oldest one. But here is Fani Willis in Big Bethel AME trying to preach and clear her name after getting her cheeks clapped. That's what I clip.
You're a Black woman, and I'm gonna just tell you like this: this is not happening just because she's a Black woman. The reality is that when you sleep with somebody that is your subordinate on the job, that typically does not end well for you. There was a governor of what was the state? Missouri, a governor of Missouri named Eric Gretens, who had an extramarital affair with his hairdresser. Did y'all know that? He slept with his hairdresser, and she was his subordinate, and he basically got in trouble for that. I think he ended up resigning as governor. He lost his position as governor. Did y'all know that? Matt Lauer. Anybody remember Matt Lauer with NBC? Matt Lauer didn't anybody. Matt Lauer didn't harass or Matt Lauer didn't do anything illegal with anybody. He had consensual relationships. Now, he had more than one woman, but still, who are we to judge? Would it have been better if he'd only slept with one woman? No. He lost his job. T.J. Holmes and that white lady, they lost their jobs when they were sleeping together. Les Moonves, who worked with CBS, he also was accused of inappropriate behavior with subordinates. He slept with people that worked for him. They took him down. Charlie Rose went down. I could keep going down the list. The point I want to make here is that I find it really interesting. And I told y'all this, when all this was happening to men, I was one of those people who said, wow, I'm really shocked. I understand if you want to take somebody down for harassment. But when you're taking people down for consensual relationships in the workplace, Tavis Smiley lost his gig at PBS. Do y'all remember that? Give me a yes or no if you remember Tavis Smiley losing his gig at PBS. Tavis didn't nobody. Those women wanted to sleep with Tavis. What did Tavis do wrong? What's wrong with somebody sleeping with somebody who wants to sleep with them? So here's the deal. If you want to know my position, yeah, do I think that what's happening to Fani is unjust? Hell yeah, it's unjust. Hell yeah, it's wrong. But here's the problem that Fani has, and this is where that liberal democratic hypocrisy is going to kick in, is that the same rules that Fani Willis and other Democrats want to apply to men, they're going to get applied to women. The same rules that y'all think apply to other people are going to apply to you.
But wait, there's more. Now, she's admitted to having a sexual relationship with this man. Was she married to the man? No. But what does the Bible say about having sex before marriage? Let's play that clip.
In the Bible, sexual sins are clearly condemned. Adultery, consensual sex between a married person and someone other than his or her spouse, and fornication, sexual immorality in general, are specified. Sex before marriage or premarital sex is not addressed in that exact term, but it does fall within the scope of sexual immorality. The Bible teaches that sex before marriage is immoral in a couple of different passages. One is 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 2, which says, "But since sexual immorality is occurring, each man should have sexual relations with his own wife, and each woman with her own husband."
Okay.
In this verse, marriage is presented as the cure for sexual immorality. Sexual union within marriage, which is commended, is set against immorality, which is to be avoided. But
now I want to share something with y'all. When he said this part, okay, that O'Shea just dissect, okay, I was no longer convicted in my spirit of being the hoe my husband need me to be. I was no longer, okay, convicted in my spirit for being a hoe for my husband. Let's get back to the story at hand, okay? Don't laugh.
Union within marriage, which is commended, is set against immorality, which is to be avoided. Thus, any sex outside of marriage is considered immoral.
So, and I'm not trying to say that nobody is wrong or whoever is right, but here is what I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with this, family. I'm dealing with this. What do you say? What do you say as the church when you give an award for a lady who's doing stuff like this? What do you say? Okay? That's what I want to know. What do you say? It ain't like you can hold anybody else accountable. Can you? No, you cannot hold anybody accountable. Why? Because you're a joke. That is why. Everybody knows you're a joke. Everybody believes you're a joke. Everybody understands you're a joke. And this is one of the reasons why the black men are so disinterested. Black men like order. Men like accountability. Men like accountability. We love it. Okay? Gotta have it. We love it. Don't want to be accountable. Don't want to do it. It's crazy. It really is. It's terrible. and it sucks. All right? It's awful.
So shout out to O'Shea Du Jackson, okay? And I like what he said. If you cannot hold Fani accountable as the church, as the Christian church, if you cannot hold Fani accountable for the nonsense she has done, how can you hold anybody else accountable? Y'all just giving away awards? Y'all just giving away awards? If you want to give anybody an award, you give it to a woman who is married, she's sucking her husband dick, and she regularly fucking him. Then you can give an award. Yes, I said it. I don't care if y'all mad about what I said. If you want to give an award, you give an award to a woman who is doing the right thing with her family. That's who needs the award. Hello, JT. How are you, Ricky? It's good to see y'all this morning. Thank you for tuning in. You want to give an award to somebody? That's who you give an award to. Not a woman who has traveled out of the country with some man that is not her husband, okay, on the government time and money, screwing this man, sucking his dick, bending over, going doggy style, whatever you was doing. And at the time and point, if God came that time, right in point, if God came at the time you was doing this nonsense, y'all would both go to hell. But if I do this nonsense at the same time that God is coming, I'm not gonna go to hell. Mine is, the bed is undefiled when you marry. Yes. Okay. Now, hey Blaze, how are you, honey? What's going on, Growth? How you doing? So that's my problem right there. Y'all gave her an award and she doesn't deserve it. How is it that she doesn't deserve? How is it that she deserved this award? Y'all know the nonsense that's going on in social media. You gonna tell me you don't see that she going to court for all this foolery? Nobody think that's strange. Nobody think that's strange. That now listen, I'm not a fan of Trump. I'm not a fan. But do I dislike the man? No, I don't. But I'm not a fan. Okay? But, excuse me, you slept with this man. Why did you sleep with this man? What was the purpose of you sleeping with this man, Fani? And destroyed your career. Okay? Now your career is in question. Okay? Now my whole issue is with you, Fani, is that you screwed this man. Okay? But the church gave you the award. Okay? You screwed this man that you're not married to, but the church sat up there and gave you an award. For what? For what? The church gave you an award for being sinful. The church gave you an award for sucking this man dick. He's not your husband. The church gave you an award for what? An award for what? What did the church give you an award for? Okay? Accomplishments and all that. Let me share something with you. When men do the same thing, because we gonna call a spade a spade. When men do the same thing, they snatch everything away from him. He is never awarded for anything. No matter what he has done before he had committed this foolery, they take all that away. So why the hell they didn't do that with Fani? Yes, I said it. I don't care if y'all mad about it. Why they didn't do that with Fani? All the things that she accomplished should be trashed, just like y'all do to men. Just like y'all do to men. Sisters, welcome to equal rights. Welcome to equal rights. You need to know that you're not supposed to be screwing your subordinates. You need to know that. You need to know that. Just like the men of days of old that was in power, okay? Women came and done some strange things for a piece of change. And now y'all sisters who is in power, y'all want men that you like that look good to you at the time. Y'all want them to do strange things for a piece of change. But let me share something with you. He gonna do it. It's in his nature. He gonna do it. It's in his nature. If you give this man, okay, shout out to R. Payne. If you give this man a hot, steaming piece of pussy, he gonna take it. Shout out to R. Payne. He gonna take it. So am I mad with the man? No, he's not. He didn't fight against his nature. I'm not mad with him. Hey Panther, how are you? I'm not mad with him. He couldn't fight against his nature. You offered him your pussy on a platter and he took it. I'm not mad at him. Yes. Bella says she definitely threw that cat at him. Yes, she did, honey. You threw that cat at him. I'm not mad at him, but I want all the shit that you had done beforehand that was good. I want it diminished, just like when the men do their job, and because one thing happened, everything that they have done beforehand was diminished. That's what I want. I want to see everything diminished. I don't want to see you get no award from the church. I said it. I don't care if y'all mad. I don't want to see you get any award from the church. I don't want to see it. Because when men do the same thing you did, they are ostracized from the church. They kicked out of the church. I want to see the same thing. Yes, I want to see the same thing. I want to see all the things that you had accomplished beforehand. I want them to minimize that thing like you ain't do shit. That's what I want. Now, that's his nature. That's not your nature. Your nature ain't to be no hoe. That's not your nature. Your nature is not to take dick left and right. That's not your nature. You want to know why? It's not your nature? Because when y'all get some common sense later, you cry about it. When a man have been getting pussy for years and he get old, he don't cry about it. He just talk about how good it was. He don't cry about it. But when we have been getting piped for years by different men, when we get older, we cry about it. Okay? We cry about it. It's not your nature. But since we want equal rights, baby, that's what it is. So I want the award taken back. I want her to be disgraced more, because this is what y'all do to our brothers when they in these same positions. They lose everything. I want to see her lose everything. I don't care if y'all mad. Oh, that's your sister. How can you speak like that about your sister? She fucked up. That's why I'm speaking like that about her. I don't agree with the shit she did. You screwed this man on company time. You gave this man money on company dime. You gave this man all this OT or whatever y'all was doing nonsense, talking about he worked these hours. Was he working these hours fucking you? I want to know. I want to know. Is it that part? I want to know. Okay. Panther said, I remember when the preachers carried a rifle and a pistol to church. The pastors of yesterdays always looked down sexual activities in the congregation. Today, the pastors are wicked. Oh, that's nasty, but it's the truth. General, how are you? This must be the only Black woman on YouTube that speak against adultery. Oh, snap. Thank you. Thank you. Now, okay. Merchant said this can go into a whole other argument. Yes, it can, sir, but I'm not going to go into another argument. I'm just going to stay right here. Right here, I'm going to stay. I don't agree with the nonsense she done, and I don't agree how easy they taking it on her. Because if it was a man, they would have disgraced everything he has done. He would not be able to even show his face. But yet and still the church is awarding her a Black History Award. For what? For fucking a man that's not her husband. You get an award for fucking a man that's not your husband. I said it. I don't care if y'all offended. O'Shea said something that he said, how can you call me on my ish? How can you call me on my sin if you awarding a sinner? How can you call me on my sins if you can get up here and award a sinner? Because that's not what the Bible is designed for. That is not how God intended for the church to be, to award sinners. Alvin says she's getting a Black History Award for being a 304. Yes, she is. How can you award someone being a whore in Black History Month? Even though it could be any other month, but how is it that she gets the award? But if a man did it, he gets disgrace. Everybody know. Whole church talking about it. Everybody in the congregation talking about it. It's done passed through the whole town that this man was, okay, he was being himself. Because I'm going to share something with you. No man, shout out to our pain, going to turn down a steaming, wet ass pussy. No man is going to do that. He's not. It's not in his nature. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm not hating on you, my brothers. I'm just saying. You're not going to do stuff like this and think it makes sense. Ricky said, yes, Lord. You're not going to do stuff like this and think it makes sense. That does not make sense. How do you give her an award like this? Tell me, make it make sense, baby. How do you give her an award like this and she doing nonsense? You know the church does not agree with you committing adultery. The church does not agree with you committing a fornication, but yet and still she live and direct on 4K telling people she screwed this man, telling people she gave this man cash and all this stuff. Shout out to equal rights, because that's what y'all wanted, equal rights. But I want to see equal punishment now. I like the fact of equal rights, but I want to see equal punishment too. Because if this was a man, y'all would have disgraced him. Excuse me. Y'all would have disgraced him. Out of the church. He wouldn't even been able to hold his head up. Y'all would have never gave him an award. But yet and still, this woman can come and get a church award and get up on a pulpit and explain what she has done. And y'all know what y'all do, because this is what y'all Black Christian churches do. This is what y'all do. Judge ye not, and ye shall not be judged. That's what y'all do. Judge ye not, and ye shall not be judged. That's what y'all do. Even though you know it's wrong. I'm not saying throw stones. I'm not saying throw stones. I'm the last person to get up here and tell you to throw stones at anybody. But why we can't call a spade when we see bullshit like this? I'm just saying. So if you can't correct Fani on her bullshit, you can't correct nobody else in your church. Pastor, you got to go sit down. You got to go sit down, Pastor. You can't correct anybody else. Oh, Stephen said anything goes in the black churches. Oh, that's nasty, Stephen. Blaze said women are becoming pastors and leading the church now. So Fani getting an award does not surprise me. Oh, that's nasty. Bella said sheesh. Oh. Ricky said, then them old ways come back. Oh, honey. Ricky said, I thought them old boys already got on top of her. Oh, I'm tired, Ricky. You doing too much. What is going on here? Okay. Embrace the Grace said, back in the day, adulterous people were cast to death by stone. They were. So I'm not here throwing stones. I'm not. But my problem is you got an award for being a hoe. Yes. Anybody think, are we thinking, is this right? Does this make sense? Because I'd rather the woman who is sucking her husband dick on a deli, okay, and she doing cowgirl, okay, and in doggy style, I'd rather her get the award. Yes. I'd rather her get the award. That's what I'd rather. I don't want to see this heifer up here getting this award. You sucking somebody dick and you in doggy style and you did cowgirl for this man that you're not even married to. So we want to judge anybody. We looking at you, Ma. I'm not looking at the married woman who's spinning around doing cowgirl, sucking her husband dick. I'm not looking at her. I'm clapping for that one. She's going to get a hand clap for sucking her husband dick. She's going to get a hand clap. Yes. But for the rest of y'all hoes out here that's doing foolery with men that you don't know, y'all gonna get talked about. You're gonna get talked about. But y'all wives who doing the right thing and you tending to your husband, continue to do what you're supposed to do. Continue to do what you're supposed to do. Stop letting these people see. This is the problem I got with some of the churches. You want this wife, she's a wife, you want her to be at the church 7 days a week. She never home to sleep with her husband. She's always at the church. I ain't got no problem with the church. I don't. But she's catering to the pastor where she's supposed to be catering to her husband. See, nowadays, pastors got more than one wife. They got about 50 wives in that church because every woman in that church, even if she married, she love that pastor. Don't nobody say nothing about my pastor. Don't nobody say nothing about my pastor. She even tell her husband, you better not say nothing about my pastor. She'll cut you 2 shorts to shit if you said something about her pastor. But if you say something about her husband, she don't care. She'll even agree with you. But I'm one of those women, you can't say nothing about my husband. You can't. I don't care. I don't care who you is. You be the president of the United States. I don't care. You can't say nothing about my husband. I curse you out. You can't say nothing about my husband. I will get indignant with you. It'll be so bad you'll have to call my husband and tell me to calm down. But y'all the same ones that's running up here That's my pastor. That's my pastor. But your pastor is agreeing with foolery. You quick to say, my pastor, but your pastor is agreeing with nonsense. He even agreed with you when you tell your pastor, I don't feel like making love to my husband no more. The pastor agreed with you when you say that. He agreed with you. Oh, sis, I know you're going through something. You're going through something. There's some things you're going through. And when the pastor's supposed to tell her, you're not supposed to do that. You can't just make it up and say, I don't want to sleep with my husband anymore. Because that's against God. I don't want to listen to my husband anymore. That's against God. The pastor told you to do something. Your husband told you to do something else. You went and did what the pastor told you. And then when you went and told the pastor, oh, I didn't listen to my husband, I did what you told me, the pastor did not correct you and tell you that you were wrong. Because the pastor is not in the natural order. He's not. She's not, because y'all have some women pastors around here that's faking the funk. Okay? They're not in the natural order, but the pastor's supposed to tell you that you did wrong. But they'll tell you, no, you did the right thing. No, you did wrong. The natural order has nowhere in the part that it say your pastor is in the natural order. But Fani gets an award for being a hoe. But some of y'all pastors sit up here and agree with a wife should not be a hoe for her husband. Make it make sense, baby. Make it make sense. My sisters, my younger women who follow me, because we almost done. My younger women who follow me, I never told you, you could never say Take Heed told you be a hoe for men that you just met. Hey Malik, what's going on, sir? You will never hear Take Heed said, hey Tara, what's up, baby? You will never hear that Take Heed told you be a hoe for men that you just met. A man that is insubordinate to you. Take Heed will always tell you be a hoe for your husband. I'ma always tell you that. I'ma always tell you be a hoe for your husband. I'ma always tell you suck your husband dick. I'ma always tell you be fresh with your husband. I'ma always tell you that. I ain't gonna never tell you not to love on your husband. And if you ever tell me that you no longer want to sleep with your husband, I'm not going to be the one to tell you that makes sense. Because now who you want to sleep with now? And who you think he's supposed to wait for? While you going through this crisis, who do you think he's supposed to wait for? Y'all want to do this boss chick, boss babe nonsense and follow Fani because equal rights. But I want to see her behind roasted, just like if a black man had done it, same thing she has done. I want to see everything fall, just like if a black man done it. How y'all have always roasted black men when they have done it. Instead of Fani getting a damn award at the church. Y'all take heed to the message. Thank you for tuning in with me this morning. I greatly appreciate it. Much love to you all. Anybody who want to donate to the channel to help the channel grow, you can donate through Cash App. You can donate through badges. You can donate through Super Chats. Super Chats are on YouTube. Okay? If you want to shop with us, you can shop ubnracksfashion.com. The links are in the bio on Instagram and in YouTube. And if you want to shop with us, just come shop with me on my merch. Okay. YouTube supplies the merch. Scroll to the top, you'll see shop or store. You can go in there and check it out. We got all colors, shirts, hoodies, bags, and mugs. Okay. Yes, honey. All right. Oh, Stephen, they did say her dress were backwards, but they said that they got other styles of that same dress and the zipper go in the front. I heard the same thing. Shout out to Messy Michonne. So we done for today, y'all. I'm done with Fani and her foolery. Okay? All right. And to my women who are married, continue to fuck your husband. Yes. Continue to fuck your husband. Like I said, and continue to be a heathen for him. Continue to be a hoe. I support that message. Take Heed supports the message of being a hoe for your husband. Okay. I thought I was going to lose the suck a dick committee for your husband. I thought I was going to resign yesterday because I was convicted in my feelings yesterday. Okay. But my husband did this. And I had, I decided to sign back up. Take heed to the message. Everybody have a wonderful day. See you later. Lady Navarre, I'm coming over right now, honey. I'm coming over right now. Oh my goodness. Instagram, have a wonderful day. Take heed to the message, baby. Thank you for rocking with me. YouTube, thank you so much, y'all. I love y'all. Everybody have a wonderful day. Thank you for being here with me. Y'all take it easy.